Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rachakodash. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone, and peace and salutations to the Akim who are tuning to these videos. So this is going to be a Mark of the Beast update, because earlier today, well, it's on the 29th of September, 2020 year of prophecy. They came out with this video, pretty much advertising their new thing. It's called Amazon One, and on the YouTube says it's an easier way through your day. So I'm just gonna play. It's only a minute long.
This is Zoe. Just like you, she uses lots of different cards and IDs to get through her day. What if all Zoe needed was herself? Introducing Amazon One, a free service that lets you use your palm to quickly pay for things, gain access, earn rewards, and more. Let's say you're grabbing your favorite coffee beverage. Or
Alright, so as you can see right here,
let's say you're grabbing your favorite coffee.
They're advertising that with this Amazon One program, all you got to do is with the wave of your hand is pick up this coffee cup, and you can see like here at the beginning of the video, she had a whole bunch of stuff on her table. She had her phone, her ID card, her work RFID pass, her keys even. But see, what they're doing is they're making it so convenient for you that all you need to do is you need to get hooked up to the system with Amazon One, so you can just pick up your coffee cup and it'll charge your account.
Earn rewards or heading into the office.
So if you go in the office space, there's a lot of buildings that have this RFID security system.
Or checking out. Just hover your palm and you're on your way. It's as easy as that. Sign up is free and takes less than a minute. All you need is a credit card, your phone number, and your palm.
So it's saying, pretty much, to sign up for this program, all you need is your credit card, because this is going to be a buy and sell thing. You're not going to be able to buy or sell unless you have the mark of the beast. And I'm going to read that a little bit from Revelation 13. But you need your cell phone to be tied to the system that's it's going to be your palm. And I was reading a few articles about this new Amazon One ordeal, and they're saying that it's going to scan your biometric. But this is ultimately pretty much gearing you towards and preparing you for when they implement that RFID microchip. Because at Great Millstone, we preach and prophesy that the mark of the beast is that device that they're going to try to insert in you. Because when you break down the words in Revelation 13, verse 16, I'll just go ahead and read it. It says, "And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads." And if you go into the word there, mark, and I've done this before in other videos, but I'm going to go ahead and do it again. The word there in the Greek is charagma. Alright, and as you look at the outline of biblical usage, it's a stamp, an imprinted mark. You can go into the other parts that says things carved, sculptured, graven work. And or mark branded on horses. But then, so if you go to the root word of this word charagma, it goes to charax, which is that's how you say it in Greek. And then it says a pale or a stake or a palisade. A palisade or a rampant. And it's pretty much what a pale or a stake is a thing to stab. Like how you have actually I'm sure I have a really good picture that we could use. So this is the the picture that I've used before, where it says the mark is the charagma in the Greek, and it's pretty much a stamp, an imprinted mark. And then the root word for that is a charax, which is a palisade, and this is pretty much the visual representation of what a palisade is. And then if you click it again at the root of the word charax, you get a grapho, which pretty much means like an etching, to inscribe. Then the Blue Letter Bible says to write with reference to the, talking about that, it says to the form of the letters. So they're going to be able to inscribe information on this charagma that they had to use a Horrocks to implant into your arm. So you got to get a visual breakdown for these words on how it's going to look. This is stamped with the palisade, and they're going to write all this information. So you're not going to be able to, you're not going to need to carry your wallet with your cash and your ID cards or your phone number, because it's all going to be written onto this little device here. All right, so I'm just going to let the video play.
That's it. Since your palm is unique
and you just want to point out that they threw the devil horns in this commercial.
Can't be lost or misplaced. You can get things done quickly and securely. And with more experiences on the way, Amazon One will help you get even more done.
So they're saying that there's going to be more to this package. They're going to get more things done on it. So you got your profile on this thing, so it's going to be easier and better for you to to have this device. So it's pretty much just going to be an incentive to have this device, because it's going to get to the point, in these last days that RFID microchip is going to be made mandatory. This Amazon One, I'm saying that it's just going to be a precursor to the actual RFID microchip. But see, they're pretty much gearing people ready, for that transition.
Simply by being you. Now, Zoe has more time to do what she loves. Indoors.
Oh yeah, that's pretty much all the video. Now I wanted to read, because this is the warning that the men of the Lord who were instructed by Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushai, to warn the flock, and tell the world about what these prophecies and dark sayings are really speaking about. So I'm just going to read, Revelation 13:16 again. It says, "And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark or in their right hand or in their foreheads." And verse 17 says, "And that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name." So it's pretty much giving you a telltale sign of what to look after, with that RFID microchip, and then with the way things are going in society, you can already see that, it's going to be a cashless society, and they're going to use, pretty much these devices, to utilize that benefit of working in that near future society, so that you can carry all your wallet information and biometrics passports on this one device that they're going to put inside of you, through a palisade. That's pretty much the breakdown of what the mark of the beast is. So you have other people. And I could only find this one right now because I didn't do much search for it. But this was a few years ago with the Zabak. So he speaks about the lost tribes and this and that. But then he'll say things that don't pertain to the it's like it doesn't pertain to doctrine. Because at GMS we say that the mark of the beast is the RFID microchip that they're going to insert into everybody, through a needle. And then in this video it says that Zabak is saying that the mark of the beast is spiritual, like it's an idea. So I'm just gonna go and play just a quick part of it. Yeah, so he says pretty much that the mark of the beast is going to be a philosophy, but then the scriptures, because I just read in verse 17, talks about this mark of the beast. You're not going to be able to buy or sell unless you have the mark of the beast. So it pretty much rules out the fact that it's a philosophy, because you can't go to the store and they're not going to let you buy the coffee cup unless you you don't believe in their philosophy. It's going to be it's more realistic to picture this as the mark of the beast, this thing right here. And then you can speak about IUIC. They say that the chip isn't going to come. And then with ISUPK, they say that the mark of the beast is an embargo on Christianity. But none of them fit the prophecy of it being something, or the end all be all to buying and selling in the last days. And the mark of the beast, why we talk about it over and over and over again, is because it's one of those main prophecies, and it's a very serious warning to the ones who have ears to hear not to take it, because it says it multiple times in the book of Revelation that what's going to happen to those people who receive that mark. And I just want to read this in Revelation 14 verse 9. It says, "And the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, If any man worship the beast and his image, and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of the Most High, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation, and he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb." So this is pretty much going to be a warning to anybody not to take that RFID microchip, that mark of the beast, because if you do, it says right here, it's the same must drink that cup of indignation that's going to be poured, and they're going to be tormented with fire and brimstone. It's pretty much speaking about if you take that RFID microchip, you're going to get burnt by the thermonuclear missiles. And then verse 11 says, "And the smoke of their torment ascended up forever and ever, and they have no rest day or night, who worship the beast and his image, and whosoever receiveth the mark of his name." Then because I typed in mark on the blue letter, and so in Revelation 15:2, Revelation 16:2, 19 and 20, Revelation 20 and 4 pretty much says that warning again, that what's going to happen if you do accept this mark of the beast. Like, really quick, I'll read Revelation 20 and 4. It says, "And I saw thrones, and they sat upon them, and judgment was given unto them. And I saw the souls of them that were beheaded for the witness of Yahushai." Because in this ministry, we're going to have martyrs. They're going to get beheaded for the name of Yahushai. But we know that the scriptures that even in death our works follow us. So if we're slaughtered for salvation, we might be saved through being a martyr for the names of Yahushai. So that's it's not supposed to have any fear towards anything that the devil is going to throw at you. You just know that that you have to trust in the Lord with all your heart. If that be your lot, that you're beheaded for the witness of Yahushai. But continuing on, it says, "And for the word of the Most High, and which had not worshipped the beast, neither his image, neither had received his mark upon their foreheads or in their hands, that they lived and reigned with Hamashiach 1,000 years." So it's pretty much saying, that you're not supposed to take that RFID microchip. Because if you do all these things, like worship Yahushai and you get beheaded for his name, but you took the mark of the beast, it would have been for naught, because it says neither had received his mark upon their foreheads or in their hands. So for other people too, it's not talking about just your right or left hand. It says here hands in plural. So with other these people like Zabak, IUIC, ISUBK, and any other religious groups, so-called Christian churches who speak differently than what we're saying, it's because the scriptures already told us, they foretold about their coming, about false prophets. You're not supposed to take heed to them. So just real quick, this is Romans 3 verse 3. It says, "For what if some did not believe? Shall their unbelief make the faith of the Most High without effect? The Most High forbid, yea, let the Most High be true, but every man a liar, as it is written, that thou mightest be justified in thy sayings, and mightest overcome when thou art judged." So you're supposed to discern these spirits. Just like happened in the Book of Kings, there was the Heavenly Father sent out a lying angel, to the prophets, so they were saying things. I forget the full story of that, but you could search it. But pretty much there was a lying spirit that was telling all the prophets to say the wrong thing. And it's pretty much, in a sense, you have to be privy of that fact. That you have to, be circumspect when you're listening to, anybody. And that's why at Great Millstone we always say, just listen to Great Millstone videos. Don't try to go watch other videos. If you do, it's pretty much because you're new to this ministry and that you haven't really chosen which camp you really want to follow. But the elect here, the shepherd, Yahushai. So if you're slaughtered for salvation, ultimately, even if you join the wrong, ministry, you follow our teachings, Yahushai, being, that's his name, and he's a dark-skinned man, and he's going to come to give the kingdom to Israel. You can be delivered from the coming destruction. Because one of the indicators too is not to accept that RFID microchip, the mark of the beast. Alright, so I want to read this last precept in 1 John 4 verse 1. It says, Beloved, believe not every spirit, but try the spirit whether they are of the Most High, because many false prophets are gone out into the world. Hereby know ye the Spirit of the Most High. Every spirit that confesseth that Yahushua HaMashiach is come in the flesh is the Most High, and every spirit that confesseth not that Yahushua HaMashiach is come in the flesh is not of the Most High. And this is that spirit of Antichrist, whereof ye have heard that it should come, and even now already is it in the world. So like we say this big umbrella saying that, if you're in the so-called Christianity churches, Lutheran, Catholic, Seventh-day Adventist, theologian churches, whatever, because there's a whole bunch of them, we say that they don't have the truth, because they're not coming in the spirit of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. So that's why it says that you got to try all the spirits. Alright, so that's the end of this video. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, B'Hashem, Yahushai, B'Hashem Rakak Wadash, and Shalom Akim.